Good afternoon, Singapore, and from wherever you are, welcome to ST Live. Thank you for joining us. I'm Hairianto Diman, coming to you live from outside City Square Mall in Johor Baru, Malaysia. Now, if you look behind me, you'll see travellers arriving into Johor Baru after exiting the checkpoint and immigration hall. Now, for the first time in 2 years, the land borders between the two countries have fully reopened, and it's wonderful to see people on the move once again. Now, scenes like this were not common in the past 2 years when borders were closed. In fact, some Malaysians whom I spoke to, they described this place as a ghost town, but now they're happy to see it come alive once again. A throwback to last night, it was a lively atmosphere over at the causeway when borders officially opened up at midnight. And as of 7 a.m. this morning, over 11,000 travellers have cleared through the Woodlands and Tuas checkpoints by foot, by car and by motorbike. And now by bus as well. Now, starting this morning, a new shuttle service will take passengers between the Woodlands Checkpoint and Johor Baru's Customs, Immigration and Quarantine Complex at Bangunan Sultan Iskandar. Do note that it's cash only for now. Well, it has been almost 12 hours since I stepped foot on Malaysian soil, and the weather has been great, I have to tell you. Hope it stays this way, as I will be reporting to you from Johor Baru all day today and tomorrow. Now, I have to say as well, driving from Singapore last night with my team, I couldn't contain all the excitement that I was feeling. Now, here's a look at how our journey from Woodlands Causeway to Johor Baru unfolded. Look behind me, a row of cars. We are right here, very close to the Woodlands Checkpoint, and it's closing into midnight. All the cars here, they've been here as early as 10 p.m. because they want to be the first to cross the causeway to avoid the jam. Now, some of them that I spoke to, they told me that they're excited to go in because it's been 2 years since they've seen families, or even just go back to their homes. Others are going in because, you know, they haven't been to Malaysia for 2 years now, and they want to just go in and have fun. This is making me excited as well to cross the causeway later on at 12 a.m. It's midnight and the checkpoints are open. Now, if you're wondering why I'm not in the car, it's because, as you can see behind me, there is a long line of cars. Now, there is a jam here. Cars are bumper to bumper and traffic is moving really slowly. Where I am right now, it's about 1 kilometer away from the checkpoint. But hey, I guess we just got to wait it out. Time check, it's about 1 a.m. right now. So we were caught in a jam for about 55 minutes, and we are reaching the checkpoint very shortly. Now, beyond, once we reach the checkpoint, we are not allowed to take any footage. So we will see you on the other side. I'm right here at JB Malaysia. Time check, it's 1:50 a.m. About 1:50 a.m. we've successfully cleared customs. You know, I have to say the process was relatively smooth. I was a bit anxious early on, of course, to make sure that, you know, my documents are in order, but the people at the checkpoint, they were really very welcoming, they were very helpful. There were even volunteers as well to help out, to direct traffic, to make sure that the cars know where to go. In fact, you know, what I've noticed is that all the counters were open, and that really helped with the flow of traffic. As we were crossing from the Singapore checkpoint to the Malaysia checkpoint, we saw people walking across the causeway as well, and they were equally excited, shouting, you know, "I'm back, welcome back, I miss you, Malaysia." Clearly, everybody is very excited, and I'm excited as well. It's a very surreal experience for me after 2 years and finally being back here on the first night of when the land border between Singapore and Malaysia reopened to allow visitors to cross between the two countries. Now, the easing of land border restrictions could effectively return movement from Singapore and Malaysia to much like what it was before the pandemic. That was when some 415,000 people crossed the Woodlands Checkpoint, as well as the Tuas Second Link every day. Now, my colleague Kimberly Zhao spent the morning at Woodlands Checkpoint. Have a look.
While definitely not as crowded as midnight yesterday, the stream of people entering Malaysia on foot this morning got steadily stronger as the sun rose. But what they might have lacked in numbers, they made up in enthusiasm.
Oh my God, it's much more than Hari Raya, much more than Chinese New Year. Really? Oh, really happy. See, hopefully lah. May God bless me, I can go through.
I want to go back to my mother. Very happy.
Today somehow I just take this one unpaid leave and come out. Just for a few days, 3-4 days, then Monday back to work.
At Woodlands Checkpoint at 6 a.m, handfuls of travellers came through the gates in waves. Going through the automated lanes was smooth, but there were people forgetting to lower their masks for the facial biometric scanners, which seemed to be the only indicator that we are still in a pandemic. Car traffic, on the other hand, is definitely not the bumper-to-bumper seen last night. In fact, seeing just 1 or 2 cars going through each time. But of course, that is probably and likely to change as the day progresses. Kimberly Zhao for the Straits Times.
Well, Hari Raya is just about a month away. Well, today is only the first day of reopening, but already we've seen some signs that things will get very busy this weekend. Lots of Singaporeans are expected to come over to eat and to shop just like the good old days before the pandemic. Businesses in Johor Baru have been waiting for this moment to come as well, and they are most definitely ready for Singaporeans to return in droves. Our coverage on the reopening of land borders between Singapore and Malaysia continues on straitstimes.com and on Facebook as well as YouTube. Don't forget to hit subscribe to stay informed and activate the bell icon on YouTube to catch live news updates. Once again, I'm Hairianto Diman coming to you live in Johor Baru. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later at 5:30 p.m. on The Big Story.